Hey up guys! So continuing my coverage of the 2019 Oscars, today's category that I'm going to be predicting and discussing is Best Adapted Screenplay. Before I get started, for those of you that are new to the channel, here's a quick rundown of how this video is going to go. I'm going to list those nominees, then I'm going to tell you who got snubbed, then I'm going to tell you who I want to win and give you my reasons why, and then I'm going to tell you who I think will win and give you some reasons as to why they're going to win. Let's get started. The nominees for the 2019 Best Adapted Screenplay are the Coen brothers for The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Charlie Wachtel, David Rabinowitz, Kevin Wilmot, and Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman, Nicole Holoferner and Jeff Whitty for Can You Ever Forgive Me, Barry Jenkins for If Beale Street Could Talk, and Eric Roth, Bradley Cooper, and Will Fetters for A Star Is Born. Okay, so let's talk snubs. Now when it comes to Best Adapted Screenplay, there are a number of screenplays that could have made it in this year but just didn't, and they include Beautiful Boy, Crazy Rich Asians, Black Panther, Leave No Trace, The Old Man and the Gun, Widows, The Death of Stalin, and First Man. I know quite a lot of people were expecting Widows to get a nomination in this category. Sadly, it didn't get any nominations, but there were also absences for The Death of Stalin, that seemed quite likely, as well as First Man, but no. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs was a genuine surprise for me, even though the Coen brothers have been nominated like 14 times previously. It did come as a surprise to see their Netflix film The Ballad of Buster Scruggs get a nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay because there wasn't that many people talking about it, and I don't think many people would have predicted that it would have made an appearance in this category, but good for them, they got in here. That's either a testament to the power of the Coen brothers or the power of Netflix to see them in this category, so congrats to them. The writing categories are usually where very good films that don't quite make the Best Picture or the Best Director cut can get acknowledged. Like, this is why If Beale Street Could Talk isn't here, and Can You Ever Forgive Me? Both very good films, but just didn't make the cut this year for Best Picture. There's also where popular films can make a surprise appearance. I was half expecting Crazy Rich Asians to get a nomination in this category, and I'm actually surprised that Black Panther didn't make it into the cut this year. Seeing as though it's been nominated in so many technical categories, it was a little bit of a shock that it didn't make the cut for Best Adapted Screenplay, especially given that Logan, another superhero comic book movie, got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay just last year. So it was definitely a possibility that Black Panther could have made this list. I probably would have picked it over A Star Is Born, because I didn't think the writing in A Star Is Born was anything special. I probably would have excluded that and included Black Panther instead. As far as the nominees' previous history with the Academy goes, there are a few previous winners in here. The Coen brothers have won for No Country for Old Men and Fargo. Eric Roth had won for Forrest Gump. And of course, Barry Jenkins won Best Adapted Screenplay 2 years ago at the Oscars for Moonlight. So who do I want to win? This is an easy one for me. The person I would pick to see win this year would be Barry Jenkins for If Beale Street Could Talk. His adaptation of James Baldwin's novel is by far the most evocative of all the screenplays that are nominated here. The way that Jenkins welds his dialogue with the camera movements and the music in this film, it just brings the dialogue to life, and it is by far the most moving of all the films that are nominated here, in my humble opinion. Plus, Beale Street has been criminally underlooked this year. It's only got 3 nominations, 1 for Best Adapted Screenplay, 1 for Best Original Score, and 1 for Best Supporting Actress for Regina King. It deserves way more recognition. It should be nominated for cinematography, editing, Best Picture, and Best Director, but I don't know why the Academy just didn't choose to favor it this year. But I digress. If Beale Street Could Talk would be my pick for Best Adapted Screenplay, but not always does the film that I want to see win end up winning. Shall we? The winner, I think, of the Best Adapted Screenplay Oscar for 2019 will go to, drumroll please, BlacKkKlansman. Yeah guys, even though I would love to see If Beale Street Could Talk win Best Adapted Screenplay, my gut tells me that it's going to be Spike Lee's year. He's had a remarkable comeback over the last year with BlacKkKlansman, and he's only ever won an honorary Oscar, and it's time for the Academy to course correct this, I think, and I think he doesn't have a strong chance of winning Best Director or Best Picture for BlacKkKlansman. So I think what the Academy will do is they will give Best Adapted Screenplay to him as a consolation prize, because his chances of winning Best Picture and Best Director are quite slim. And whilst I would say Barry Jenkins' writing for If Beale Street Could Talk was stronger than BlacKkKlansman, he did win 2 years ago, and I think the Academy will be a bit more diplomatic and think, oh, he's won 2 Oscars in the last 2 years. Does he need another one right now? So yeah, this is one of those categories where track record does have an effect, because if you have won recently, the Academy doesn't always feel inclined to give it to you so close to when you last won your previous one. Let's spread the love around and give more Oscars out to more people who are just as deserving. Out of all the nominees in this category, I'd say the only one that is a threat is Barry Jenkins, and there is a chance he could win it, but I still think it will be Spike Lee and co to take it home on the night. So that's where I'm putting my prediction for Best Adapted Screenplay, but remember guys, this is a discussion. I would love to know, who do you think will win Best Adapted Screenplay, and who do you think should win? Whatever you think, be sure to let me know in that comment section below. If you guys want my full thoughts on the Oscar winners on February 24th, be sure to add us on Twitter. If you like my prediction videos, be sure to click that subscribe button, because there's more coming to you on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, the Oscars, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Hearfield, and I'll see you next time.